Allo Izelach und so se na ja yoishi ba shmoy min khine ba dem yad adnem ken shif khali ad gewirт kein in no lad no yelena tchokhnen no khnen no khnen gaus van buz rabas sobelan afshein ala gashana ni mabuz lige yo in. So we just recited the tefillah and we're going to give tzedakah today. We should give even more tzedakah than usually because today is Shivasa B'Tammuz, 17th day of the month of Tammuz, a fast day. We certainly hope that it's going to be transformed into a feast day. But what happened on Shivasa B'Tammuz? Why are we fasting on this day? What events have occurred throughout Jewish history related to that day that our sages have established it as a fast day? So the first thing that happened was in the Midbar, in the desert, when the Jews thought that Moshe Rabbeinu is not coming back, and they ganged up on Aaron, Kohen, Moshe Rabbeinu's brother, and that's when they made the golden calf. Moshe Rabbeinu came down and he saw that they're doing idol worshipping. He broke the tablets, the brand new tablets that he just received from God. After 40 days being up there, he broke them. So that was the first calamity. Imagine breaking an object, a God-given, a God-produced, God made it, God wrote those letters, and he broke them because they were worshipping idols. Later on, the Babylonian siege of Jerusalem, from that moment on, from that day, the Jewish people were forced to stop offering daily korban or daily offerings, sacrifices, because there was no more sheep available. Apostomus burned the Holy Torah. Now, who was Apostomus? There is a debate, there is a discussion among historians. Some maintain that Apostomus was a general during the Roman occupation of Israel. Others assert that he lived years earlier and was an officer during the Greek reign over the Holy Land. But in any case, he was up to no good. And he burned the Torah. An idol was placed in the Bet HaMikdash on that day. Even this is also controversial as to who did it. Some say it was done by Apostomus. Others say that this was done by King Menashe of Judea. But whatever it is, not a happy moment. The Romans, in the year 69, the Common Era, breached the walls of Jerusalem. And 3 weeks later, the Romans destroyed the second temple on Tisha B'Av. And also, in fact, the first temple was also burned on Tisha B'Av. The Talmud in Jerusalem, the Jerusalem Talmud, affirms that this is also the date on which the Babylonians breached the walls of Jerusalem before destroying the first temple. So both temples are related, the destruction of both temples is related to this date. And in fact, throughout history, this has been a very somber day. In 1391, over 4,000 Jews were killed in Toledo, in Spain. And in 1559, the Jewish quarter of Prague was burned and looted. The Kovno ghetto, the Second World War, in 1944, was liquidated on this day. In 1970, Libya ordered the confiscation of Jewish property. All this on this day. Gush Katif, and we know today the churban that came out of this, the destruction that came for leaving Gush Katif, was originally scheduled to be destroyed on these days. So these are the calamities that happened. But yet when we look in the Chumash, Aaron HaKohen said Ki Chag L'Hashem Mocha. Tomorrow is going to be a holiday. Now, how? And this tomorrow is the 17th of Tammuz, the day when Moshe Rabbeinu, as we said, broke the luchos. What does it mean, Chag L'Hashem Mocha? Tomorrow is going to be a holiday, a day of celebration? But the answer is indeed, because it says, Yahafri Yomim Eile L'Satan Simcha. These fast days will all be transformed into days of rejoicing. So for this moment right now, we're fasting, but we hope and we are sure that any second Mashiach comes, and we will be feasting today still in the Beis HaMikdash with Mashiach.